And there are 24 days left until my nephew's wedding in Porto. I just got my first, actually, it's my second coffee of the day. And so thought we would get started. I'm going to take a quick sip. And so, one of the things about the timing of my nephew's wedding in Porto is it is just before the festival of Sao Joao. Joao? Joao? I'm not sure pronouncing that right. I have a friend named Joao, and I don't think I pronounced it quite right, which is the Portuguese version of the name John. So it is the festival of Saint John that they have every year, and it is about Saint John, but it's also timed every year for the beginning of summer. And so it apparently is a large festival, and a lot of people come to it. And so I thought that I would talk a little bit about the festival. So here are the things I went to my friend co-pilot, and I asked co-pilot about the festival. And so here's what co-pilot said some of the main things are about the festival of Sao Joao, Sao Joao, Joao, I think it's Joao, Joao in Porto, Portugal. And so the number one thing is at midnight over the Douro River, they have a fireworks festival. And it's the grand finale of the festival. It is they say it's spectacular fireworks display, lights the sky, best viewed from the riverfront districts, Dom Luis the First Bridge or Jardim de Moro. And so those are, I guess, the two best places to watch the fireworks. But they say that the fireworks are pretty cool over the river. We do that here in Louisville, and it's always a big hit. So I'm imagining that that is really something. Number two, the plastic hammer tradition. All right, so this is a quirky custom. People roam the streets with plastic hammers and tap each other on the head with plastic hammers. It says it's a modern twist on an old tradition involving leeks, and that is leeks like the onion type plant. I don't know exactly how that works. there's, there's no other explanation. So I don't know what that has to do with leeks, but apparently, festival goers get plastic hammers and kind of wallop each other in the head. So I don't know what that's about, but we're at least we'll know about it in advance. Number three, grilled sardines and street feast. This is kind of interesting because some of the other stuff that I have read and looked up says that there's really just not a lot of street food, that's not really a thing in Porto. But I guess maybe it might make sense like during a festival that would be kind of a special case. So it says the festival wouldn't be complete without grilled sardines, peppers, and rustic bread. The streets are packed with food stalls serving authentic Portuguese flavors. So I'm probably going to skip the sardines. I'm not and never really have been much of a sardine guy. I don't know. I hate to be a party pooper, but I'm not sure I'm going to be doing the sardines. Bonfire jumping. Bonfire jumping. A daring tradition where the bravest festival goers leap over bonfires for luck, for luck and courage. If you want to join in, stick to the smaller neighborhood fires. And it's interesting that that is one of them because there was on the Amazing Race, although I can't say 100% that that was in Porto. That may have been one of their other things, but in the most recent season of Amazing Race, they walked across hot coals, which I couldn't believe they did that, but they did it. They just walked straight over them, and so I don't know if that was something to do with this or not. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look. But bonfire jumping. I don't know about that one either. I've got bad knees. I think that could end badly for me. So, and number five, hot air balloons. So my understanding is that this is not what Americans typically think about with hot air balloons. It's not a balloon that carries riders. It's not that kind of a balloon. It I, the way I'm reading this, I think that I'm correct about that. It says locals launch colorful balloons into the night sky, creating a magical atmosphere. It's a nod to the festival's pagan solstice origins. So I think that that is a little bit more like I've seen that for some Asian cultures. I think in particular Japanese will do that, where you have sort of it's like almost a paper lantern in a way, and it has a candle in it, and so it lifts up like a balloon. So I am guessing that this is something similar to that. So those are the five things that my friend co-pilot told me about. Midnight fireworks over the Douro River, plastic hammer tradition, grilled sardines and street feast, bonfire jumping, and hot air balloons. So they say that Sao Joao is an all-night party, and many revelers head to the beach at sunrise for a dip in the Atlantic Ocean. So I don't know about that either. I'm kind of an ocean guy. I kind of like the water and all that kind of stuff. I, I don't know. I want to know a little bit more about that. I mean, I definitely don't think I would do that without a swimsuit on, and I'm wondering about what the beaches are like and what the water temperature's like and things like that. But anyway, those are the things for the festival of Sao Joao. Joao. So, and that ends day 24 days until we get to my nephew's wedding. And so let's look for a oh, here we go. This is one. This is one. Since my nephew is marrying a Portuguese woman, this is a phrase that I know he will find very useful over and over during his marriage, and that is fique tranquilo, and that means calm down. Because we all know how well it works to tell your spouse to calm down. I mean, sometimes you just have to tell your spouse, calm down. So fique tranquilo. And well, actually here it says that you know, at the first sign of someone's stress, a Brazilian will often say fique tranquilo, and it is very calming. so I mean, it's in a book. It's in a book, Portuguese for Dummies. Maybe the dummy part should tell us something, but But according to the book, that is very calming. So you might try that one out with your spouse or significant other. I'm sure that they will really, really appreciate it. So that ends our 24th day in our countdown. So we have officially passed the halfway mark, and it's going to be here before we know it. We're just a little more than 3 weeks away to my nephew's wedding in Porto. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.